From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, National Leader Chris Luxon says coalition negotiations are in the last stages as talks are expected to resume again today. Luxon met with New Zealand First Winston Peters in Auckland yesterday and had a phone call with ACT's David Seymour. Political editor Jason Walls says there's potential for another three-way meeting today.
Another three-way meeting between the three leaders would indicate that we are actually coming to the final stretches of this agreement. Child poverty advocacy groups are warning the incoming government to remember those struggling when negotiating policy priorities. The Child Poverty Action Group's Alan Johnson says although National have committed to keep poverty reduction goals, the party don't have a clear path to achieve it. Johnson is calling on the incoming Prime Minister to meet with him to prove he's committed to the issue.
If they persist with offering tax cuts to landlords at the same time as not indexing benefit increases against the wage increases, then I think we'll slip back further in, for example, housing poverty.
People who haven't had a cervical cancer screening test in more than a decade are coming forward after a change to a less invasive test. In September, the traditional smear test was swapped for a new HPV swab test, which can be done by the individual or a clinician. Te Whatu Ora screening clinical lead Dr Jane O'Hallahan says officials are feeling positive.
The self-test option is proving to be very popular, and it's an easy to do and it's a quick test. So we do have the tools to reach elimination, within 10 years.
A new Lower Hutt seawall and shared pathway opens today. The ribbon is being cut to the first completed section of Te Puahorenuku between Days Bay and Eastbourne. And that's news. I'm Donna Marie Lever. To sport. Charles Leclerc has put Ferrari on pole position for Formula One's inaugural Las Vegas Grand Prix. Red Bull's triple world champion Max Verstappen joins him in the front row. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz was actually second fastest, but he's been docked 10 grid places after repairs to his car from damage sustained driving over a loose drain cover in practice. Ryan Fox is in a tie for 33rd, heading into the final round of the season-ending DP World Tour Championship in Dubai. The Kiwi number one's fired another 3 under par 69 in round 3 to be 4 under overall. Fox is 12 shots off the lead, held by Englishman Matt Wallace at 16 under. Daniel Hillier is in a tie for 43rd at even par for the tournament after an even third round. And that's sport.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.